Hi everyone, so I've been wanting to do this video. Sorry, I've been super busy. Spent all day today building a cat tree for my cats. It's huge and beautiful. I'm gonna post about that so you guys see it and the whole process of it. It was a lot more than I thought it would be, but I'm glad I did it. So as you saw, I posted the Cardigan music video, my reaction and review of it. I really loved it and I love the song. I have listened to Folklore so many times. I have had it on repeat over and over again while I was doing the cat tree. That's what I was listening to when it came out. That's what I was listening to. I've been listening to it in the car. I was so emotional listening to it this morning. I love the vibe of it, and it has this introverted type of magical, very personal type of feel to it. I don't necessarily feel that it's 100% of Taylor's emotions in everything, but I do feel that it's very relatable, and I love the whole alternative feel to it. She has seamlessly crossed over between genres, and it's incredible to listen to. This album did not disappoint. I'm gonna be completely honest. Listening to it, when I listened to it all the way through, and it was an experience. I love how she didn't make this for anybody else. This wasn't done to please anybody else. She doesn't have any of those catchy pop songs in this album. It feels like it's just what she wanted to put out there, not what anybody else wanted, not to please anybody else. So I appreciate that, and I know her fans appreciate that. I've seen only but praise for it. So to begin with, The One. I loved it right when I started it. I know my sister was listening to it and it took her a bit to get into it, but I love how it starts off with, I'm doing good, I'm on some new. So yeah, we're already like, what, Taylor? Like, what's going on? When she curses in her songs, I'm just like, oof, like the new Taylor. I'm like, I don't know why I get so much pleasure out of it. I think everybody does. I've seen all the tweets about it as well. I'm just gonna be honest, this album has me thinking about people in my past who probably shouldn't be thinking about, but it just brings back memories. Like, even if I haven't thought about them in years, it's like, oh my god, it's weird. It has me having really weird dreams as well. So I love The One. It's one of my favorites. My favorites are actually The One, Cardigan, of course, The Last Great American Dynasty. I really love it. I love the whole little story behind it. I think it's really cute. Exile, I think that one's my ultimate fave in the album. I know I'm probably gonna change tomorrow or in a couple hours, but I really love the vibe of it, and I love that guy's voice is just so hot. I don't know, I really feel it. Like, I listen to that song and I just bawl, but in a good way. My Tears, Ricochet, beautiful. Her lyrics are just wonderful. Like, it took me a bit to get into this one, but like the second, third time I heard it, I was like, oh, obsessed. 7, love it. August, awesome, great. Invisible String, like, she's a genius. And Betty, of course. I know people are speculating that is the name of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's next kid. Some people have also, I've seen, said that this has to do with Taylor being in love with a girl. I don't know, but it's really catchy. I also say that The One is about Harry Styles. She's referencing back to one of his songs when she says, if you never bleed, you're never gonna grow. So I don't think Taylor does things accidentally. She does it in a very smart kind of manner. I just find it really relatable. We've all had, you know, someone that we think is the one and it just doesn't work out. Cardigan, I talked about the music video. I think it's super cute, and I actually bought a cardigan from her site that, yeah, I thought it was adorable and I just needed to have one. So yeah, I'm not so patiently waiting for it to get here. The Last Great American Dynasty, as I mentioned, one of my favorites. I think it's really super cute. And it's that whole story thing that I really like about it. My sister looked into the whole story of it. She was telling me about it. Her lyrics are just, I don't know, she's just so good at writing. And Bon Iver in Exile, my God. I could listen to this song on repeat and repeat and repeat and just still cry and just feel so much. And I have such a crush on him from hearing him sing. That's so deep. I loved Lover. I thought it was such a great album. Like, I loved every song in it. For her to come out with another album, completely different genre, that's still awesome and like well-rounded, is just incredible to me. 1989 was actually my favorite album. I think it still is, because it related to what was going on in my life, so I felt a very deep emotional attachment to it. But I don't know, like, she's full of hits, and the lyrics in Exile just like slap. Love that. I think I've seen this film before and I didn't like the ending. I'm not your problem anymore. My tears ricochet. It's just crazy to me. Like, we were on our couch just like chilling, and here Taylor Swift is working her butt off, coming off with a new album and just killing it. Like, it's not half-assed. It's so well thought out and just beautiful, and on her terms. Mirrorball also, it grew on me. The first time I wasn't fully in love with it. I was just like, oh, cute, but like then I really liked it. So Mirrorball is, and she's reflecting everything that they are back to them. This one has such a pretty vibe. It just makes me want to, you know, be with somebody I love and just be dancing and having a good time. These songs are like nothing I have ever heard from Taylor before. She is definitely so dynamic. 7, I love 7. It reminds me of being a kid, climbing trees, having fun, just childlike, not having so much to worry about in a way. I like the vibe of it. It makes me feel like all very flowy. I just want to go outside and act like a kid and just be a kid again. August, I also really like August, and we're gonna be entering August soon, so it's just really good timing. I actually had August on one of my Instagram stories because I really liked it. It reminds me of the beach, of ocean air. That's what I think of when I listen to this song. I don't know, just all these songs have me like reminiscing and romanticizing things. This Is Me Trying is also very relatable. It took a little bit for me to get into this one, but it also kind of gets me in my feels as well. I know people are comparing this album to other albums of hers. I think they said Fearless. My sister also told me Red. I think it's completely different. I can't compare it to any of her other albums. I think it just stands alone. Illicit Affairs, I actually really like this one too. I think there's a lesson here. Obviously, for me, it feels like a song for you fall into that whole mistress type of category without intending to. So it's very interesting. Invisible String, I really like this one too. I love that whole like invisible string like tying you to somebody else. Like, I don't know, this is just another thing that's, I'm sure, relatable to many people. There's just something, some kind of invisible thing that's just pulls you towards someone. You can't really explain it, you don't really understand it, and it's just always there. Oh, Hoax. When I think of Hoax, I love the line, "Don't want no other shade of blue but you." I'm actually just seeing a comment now that says that she has references to blue in her other songs from other albums. In Delicate, "Oh damn, never seen that color blue," "Dancing with Our Hands Tied," "Deep Blue, but you painted me golden," "Red," "Losing you is blue like I never know," "Well, summer and it's blue, the feeling I'm getting," "Miss Americana, we're so sad we paint the town blue," "Paper rings, I'm with you even if It Makes Me Blue, gorgeous ocean blue eyes looking in mine. A lot of lyrics having to do with blue. Mad Woman, really like this one too. It's just it's so true, because it's like, no one's a mad woman, you made her that mad woman. Like, people do things to you, and then that's when you're called crazy and mad and angry. Epiphany, the lyrics are really pretty in this one. I think this one's number 13 in the album. You know, Taylor loves 13. Betty, I talked about Betty, and the lyrics are really nice in this one as well. I like the whole story behind it. Like, I just, it's fun to listen to, but also kind of sweet and sad. I feel like she just has so many stories in it, whether they're hers, old, new, recent, or of any of her friends, family. And lastly, the one I haven't spoken about is Peace. Her voice just sounds so pretty in all of these. It's so peaceful, and she just seems like she's in such a happy place in her life, and I love that. Just so secure in herself. And Peace further proves that to me, that she's just in such a better place in her life. She's older now. She's, you know, in a healthy place in her relationship, in herself. So I don't know, it's this very sweet spot, I guess, that she's in, and we get to listen to it and enjoy it too. Another blue reference in Peace. I like the guitar in this one a lot. So yeah, honestly, I have only positive things to say about Folklore. I think it's such a beautiful album, and I'm really glad she released it now, so we could all have something positive to talk about and enjoy and listen to. So let me know, what are your favorite songs, or if you have one that you are possibly able to narrow it down to, let me know. What do you think about Folklore? Do you think it's her best album yet? Let me know, guys, in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, more videos coming. And if you like cats, like Taylor and myself, subscribe, because I'm going to be posting my DIY cat tree.